Today we got these two light fixtures. From what I hear, they don't work, so I'm going to fix them. And just to explain how these light fixtures work, they plug into the wall. If I can undo this thing, and diagnostic wise, plugs into the wall. Just two wires. One wire goes straight across and right through the rod onto the bulb holder, and the other wire actually gets cut and put a switch over here, and in this case looks like it's a dimmable switch. So there's nothing else to it. It's just two wires. One goes straight to here and the other one gets cut and switch goes on the inline. So let's start diagnosing and see what's wrong with it. So it turns out this light works just fine, so we're just putting it back together. This one on the other hand looks like the switch doesn't work. Switch goes right here. I took it out, it's not good, so I'll be replacing the dimmer switch with this. That's a push button switch, and I don't know what ampage is designed for, but I don't care, it should work. So I'm just gonna wire that into this hole. I have to make that hole a little bit bigger, and this should work. So the hole was too small for that switch, so I use a step drill, and now the hole is right size for this switch, so that should be good. Now time to solder it on there. So I'll be soldering this switch with that wire. Soldering is done. Now I'm going to shrink tube it. Shrink tubing is done. Now to install it. Now I'll be put the switch there. Now I will splice this into this switch. I'm just going to cut this off and attach it right here. Two wires. Doesn't matter which direction goes where. Switch is now replaced. I twisted it on there and shrink wrapped it, shrink tubed it, so it should be working now. Light is assembled now, and the switch is here. I didn't push it into the hole yet, but time to test it. Let's see. It works, and it works well. I think I was gonna hot glue it, but I think I'm gonna super glue it onto the spot once I slide all the wires into it.